Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. Tonight we are on location on the beautiful campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, bringing you Metro West Conference Volleyball featuring the Orono Spartans, 5 and 6, coming in to take on the Red Knights, who are 9 and 4. The Red Knights have won 4 of their last 5. Although they did lose just a couple nights ago, or about a week ago, to Chanhassen. They have won 4 of 5 coming in. The Spartans of Orono have lost 2 of their last 4 and obviously have a inferior record to the Red Knights, but we're about to begin, and back to start it off serving is the libero, Michaela Dooley, the senior, and we're underway here. From Benilde, you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. My name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. And the first point goes to the Red Knights. They go to 25, best of 5. And a good start for Dooley and the Red Knights. Flat serve low, and that handcuffs number 12. That was Amelia Hawley, the sophomore for the Spartans, unable to handle that second serve from Dooley, and she's 2-0. Great start. Another tough serve, and it's set up nicely. Orono does get out of that. It was almost a certain point for the Red Knights. Now Lumpkin with the spike off the net, saved by Orono. That's number 10, Torve, and the shot goes long. The spike attempt, I believe, was by number 8, Cullen Winter. Let's see here. That was where I thought they had an excellent opportunity to put that point away right there, but Orono was able to get out of that. But in the long run, they lost the point. Now Dooley is 3-0, and that all goes just long. Nevertheless, a great start. Point goes to the Spartans. They're on the board, 3-1, just underway. That's number 10, Isabel Torve. She's a junior. Start off the serving portion for the Spartans tonight, and that serve goes deep and unable to handle it. Lily Eigner, the senior captain. 3-2 Spartans. These two teams have not played each other this year. They have one common opponent against Jordan, in which the Spartans lost 3-0 and the Red Knights won 3-0, but that's their only common opponent. Spartans now, a deep spike saved by number 20, Clark. Now the spike from the middle row by number 10, Eigner, and it gets over, and it's down for a point. And the Red Knights now up 4-2, and now a substitution checking in to serve. That's Anna Johansson. She'll take the place of Anna Lervik, the senior. Obviously, she's in as a serve specialist, and the jump serve off by Johansson into the middle row. Now the spike from the far side. That was by number 5 for the Spartans, Hoffman. Now the Red Knights give a chance here to the Spartans. And that spike blocked at the net by both number 25 and number 24. Those would be Erica Lee and Sierra Lumpkin, the big double fence right there. And they are formidable on that front line. Watch that discipline. Timed it perfectly and stuffed that ball right back on Cullen Winter for Orono. Now that shot gets out of control from Amelia Hawley. She had a good power on it, but was unable to control it, much like a fastball pitcher, unable to find the strike zone. Now the serve by Anna Johansson. She's got a point, and now that spike off a Red Knight. Nice save in the back row by number 10, Lily Eigner. And the point will go to the Spartans. That was a great save by Eigner in the back row. Getting down, able to control the pace of that shot. All right, now the serve by number 12. That's Amelia Hawley. 6'3", Red Knights. Lumpkin gets the double move, and look at her athletic ability and agility. Lumpkin and her balance on that shot in full display. Watch that, then right back up. Didn't give up on the play. Got that nice second effort for the point. 7-3 now, Red Knights. That's back to serve is Izzy Safford, the senior captain. Jump serve, flat, no spin on that ball. Now the set, good opportunity for number 3, Madeline Johnson, but now the spike by Eigner. Good grief, was there some pace on that, and Eigner now starting to assert herself. Watch this. Oh, just missed it there at the end. 8-3 Red Knights. Jump serve again by Saffert. Gets to the back row. Now the spike attempt and the big block by Lumpkin and Eigner. They've got some height on that front row. Eigner, Saffert gets it, or no, that was Lumpkin gets it to go down, and she is having a great night at the net. 9-3 Red Knights. Izzy Saffert on a roll here. I think she's got 2 or 3 in a row. Takes a little something off that serve. Orono handles it just fine, but a spike attempt from the back row, and down to get it is Saffert. And now Eigner off an Orono Spartan, and what a save in the back row by 12 Hawley for the Spartans. Now here comes Lumpkin, and oh, she just misplayed that. May have been a little bit of a carry. She may have been a little bit indecisive of what she wanted to do with it. Look at that save right there by Hawley. My goodness. 9-4. Now the serve by number 8 for the Spartans. That's Cullen Winter. And just tipping it over. Number 9 for the Spartans. That's Jenna Olsen. Pulls them within 4. 9-5 here. Game 1, best of 5. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Glad you're with us. Now back to serve for her second attempt, Cullen Winter. Here's the set to Eigner. And that results in a point. Wow, can she bring the heat? Lily Eigner, number 10. Right there. Look at the extension, the timing. Incredible. Now back to serve is Sierra Lumpkin. And that got tipped at the front. Saved by Lumpkin, the back row. Eigner plays defense, gets it back over to the Spartan side. Now the big spike attempt and the block at the net. Spartans still trying to hang on and unable to do so. Will result in the 11th point for the Red Knights. And again, look at this front line go to work right there. Eigner along, I think that's with Saffert. Gets the block for the point, and now another serve attempt for Lumpkin. Spike attempt goes long, and those are tough to get down from that distance from the net. Hawley, Amelia Hawley, the sophomore, and now Lumpkin with a 7-point lead. Look at the intensity right there. Says it all. Back row serve, and the dink shot. Nice job of misdirection by the Spartans. I believe that was number 5, Ava Hoffman, who's just checking out. And checking in for her, that's number 6, Heidi Heirong, a senior in to serve. Her team down 6, 12-6. Bump, Eigner, and this time this one gets away from her. Goes long, so point to the Spartans, 12-7. Heirong to serve again. That's H-E-U-R-U-N-G. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Now the set to number 32. That's Magni Wozniak. Eigner gets the save. Spartans have trouble in the back row, and a nice saving shot there. Now the long spike attempt does go long. 12-8, and now the third attempt for number 6, Heidi Heirong. Trying to cut further into the lead here in game 1. And that one goes into the net. But a nice run for her off the bench. Results, though, in the 13th point to the Red Knights. And back to serve is number 20, Ellery Clark. Just checking out for the Red Knights is Anna Johansson. She did a great job serving. We'll see her again. Tip there by number 4, Anna Lurvik. Spartans with the spike attempts. Number 9, Jenna Olsen gets that one to go down for the Spartans, so they're not going away. They're within 4, 13-9. Here's that replay. Nice set. Able to get through that block, double block attempt. And back to serve once again is Jenna Olsen. Set. Eigner off the net and off a Spartan, and that should be a point to the Red Knights. And it is, and we got a substitution checking in for the Red Knights. Number 25, Erica Lee, coming in for 22, Izzy Safford. Red Knights now up by 5, 14-9, and that is Lily Eigner to serve. Back row, defense by the Spartans, and that was a nice, wicked shot there. Spartans once again on the near side, spike attempt saved by Eigner. Now to the near side, and the spike attempt goes down for Erica Lee, who just checked in, and a nice substitution there for Michael Becker, the head coach, just inserting her, and it pays off big time right there. Nice looking spike in the extension. There is some height on this Benilde-St. Margaret's team. Right now, looking at the front row, they are tall. We don't have their measurements or anything, but just looking at an eyeball, they are tall, tall, tall. They are formidable at that front net. And so is Eigner from the service line as she gets the 16th point. They're within 9 of the victory here in game 1. Eigner feeling it, trying to keep that rhythm going. Jump serve here. Back row, handled okay, but they're deep. Good serve by Eigner and a chance for the Red Knights. Off the I-beam on the ceiling, play goes on. Lee with the spike attempt, they're unable to handle it. That's 2 kill shots for her in a row. 17-9 now the score. Eigner back to serve again. Red Knights up by 8. They need 7 more to close out game 1 here at home. Metro West Conference matchup here, and that's another great serve. And that had some what I call top spin heat to it. It kind of curved over the net, much like a soccer player might curve it from right to left or left to right. This one goes down, and once it crossed that net, you could just see it take a nosedive. All right, there's a substitution checking in. Hallie Miller, number 2. Trying to get some defense against Eigner, who's on a roll. Another nasty serve right down the line. Had a diving Hallie Miller just checked in, and that's why they put her there, is to try to take that, and you wonder if Eigner's gonna go right back at her. She looked that way. 19-9, double-digit lead for the first time tonight here in game 1, and she's going right at that place, and they're able to save it this time. Annabelle Hawley, and that goes long. And it's 20-9 Red Knights. They are steamrolling him here on the hot hand of Lily Eigner, the senior. She is something to watch. Both at the net and playing second row. She's dug out shots. She's serving well, spiking well, blocking well, and that one goes into the net, but not after a nice run. Gives her Red Knights a 10-point lead, 20-10, 5 to go here, game 1. Now back to serve for the Spartans. That's Annabelle Hawley, the senior. Eigner handcuffed her a little bit. Now at the net, playing defense was Erica Lee, and she does place it just perfectly for the point. Right here, watch that depth. That's not an accident. She looked for that soft part. (21-10) Spartans, and they call that in. Must have been on the line. I was partially obstructed by the bench of the Red Knights, so I couldn't see it, but that was a great shot by the Spartans. Let's see if we can get a good replay here. Look at the left-handed shot, and bang, right there, in. 21-11, great camera work. Spartans now trying to get back in this, and that's a good way to do it with Amelia Hawley. So there's 2 Hawleys I'm noticing. Annabelle Hawley, number 7, the senior, and Amelia Hawley, the sophomore. This time that was Amelia getting the kill shot, and she draws. The Spartans are hanging on here, down 9, but the Red Knights only need 4. That spike attempt goes off the net, and that's gonna be a point for the Spartans. So they're mounting a bit of a rally here. Late here in game 1, trying to get back in it. Back to serve now, number 10, Isabel Torve. Deep. Chance here, Erica Lee delivers, saved by Spartans. Now they play defense, gets to the back row, Eigner. to 20. That was Clark. Chance now for the Spartans. Spike attempt, and it goes down, and they've got a little bit of a run going here. 21-14. They've cut the deficit to 7, and that was a big-time shot by number 8, Cullen Winter, the sophomore. She is not vertically challenged at all either. And that goes into the net, and that's a point, and that's the danger here. You get a point when you put it into the net for the other team, which means the Spartans are going to have to play almost perfect. All right, checking in off the bench to serve. Once again, Anna Johansson, the serve specialist, designated server here. Trying to close it out. They're 3 away from game 1. Back row, Eigner ahead to 20. That's Clark. Spartans now will have an opportunity on the far side. And point goes to the Red Knights. Good defense by the front row. 23-14. And Anna Johansson. Gets that one in. Now trouble for the Spartans, and there is trouble. There's a lack of communication. And that brings us to game point here in game 1. Johansson off the bench, the service specialist, ready to close it out. There she is. Deep back row. Spartans will have a chance with a good set. Blocked at the line. Back in, saved, and a chance for Lumpkin, and she gets it to go down with style and authority. And the Red Knights dominate game 1, 25-14. Stay on for game number 2.
Yeah, military life can have its challenges, but sometimes veteran life brings more.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
My name is Greg Gadsden, 26-year Army veteran.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
DAV helps veterans like me get all the benefits they've earned, and that can be a life changer.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm an entrepreneur, photographer, and public speaker.
With the right support, there are no limits.
And I never tire of standing tall.
But there's more to be done, and more victories to be won.
My victory is just being the best that I can be.
Greg Gadsden, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
This is my husband, Alex Hussey. Alex is about 2 weeks away from coming home.
I was point man on foot patrol, and I stopped on the bomb. Lost my legs and my left hand in an explosion.
And he suffered a severe traumatic brain injury.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
There are so many mountains to climb, and we do it together.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
To watch Alex take on this mountain, that's what this is all about.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Alex has conquered this mountain. That's something he won't forget.
With the right support, there are no limits.
Look at that smile! You did it!
But there's more to be done, and more victories to be won.
This has meant so much.
Thank you, DAV.
Alex Hussey, thank you for your service. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back to Benilde-St. Margaret's and ParkTV 16 Sports on location, bringing you Metro West Volleyball. We're in between games 1 and 2, and if you're just joining us, the Red Knights got off to a great start and basically dominated throughout with a convincing victory by 11 points, 25-14. Highlights, Lily Eigner played really well the whole team did. They had great defense from Sierra Lumpkin, Maggie Wozniak, and great serving off the bench from Anna Johansson. So an overall great team effort. They're up 1-0. They came in 9-4, looking for that double-digit win here. They're about 2/3 through the season, 5 matches to go before playoffs in late October. Glad you're with us. I'm Robert Christensen, streaming live on YouTube. Okay, the Red Knights coming back out. And I note right away, they don't switch sides, and I think before the pandemic, they used to switch sides, and it doesn't appear they're doing that. They're going back to that rule. Well, maybe I was mistaken, but we're about to begin game 2, and there are the Red Knights in the front row. That's number 20, Ellery Clark, along with number 4, Anna Lervik, and number 24, Sierra Lumpkin. And we got a lot of the up-and-coming stars of volleyball here enjoying pizza, watching their older sisters, mentors playing at the varsity level. I'm sure we'll see some of them here. Neat to see, enjoying pizza and pop here in the gymnasium. You know, when I went to high school, I don't think they allowed it in the gymnasium. You had to be out in the hallway. But that was a while ago. Things have changed, obviously, but good crowd here on hand, good home crowd. It was Parents' Night earlier, and I don't know what the delay is. The referee there in the foreground obviously is checking some things out. Appears to me that that's something they would do at the beginning of the match, but I'm probably ignorant of some rule that they are executing. So, all right, looks like we're about ready to begin. Spartans will start left to right. And that is number 10 with the ball, Isabel Torve, the junior. To kick off game 2, they're down 0-1, best of 5 tonight. And Lumpkin goes right for it, so she picks up right where she left off. She ended game 1 with authority with a kill shot right from that very same position, and she begins game 2 with nearly an identical play. This time a little bit more of a touch shot than a kill shot to get that one to go down. But it's 1-0 Red Knights, off to a great start here in game 2, and that's number 20, Ellery Clark, now to serve. Set now to the far side, and that's a field shot, I would say. And look at the spike there, and a whistle and a net violation on number 7, Annabelle Hawley. Makes it 2-0, and Saffert will go for her second point in a row. And just like in game 1, I think she got off to like 3 or 4 in a row to start it off, and she's getting off as a great leadoff hitter here, so to speak. Saffert, no spin on that serve. Orono playing defense again. Eigner, and another violation. I didn't see what it was, but it's going to be on number 2, Hallie Miller. Sometimes I'm watching the ball and I don't see that activity away from it, and I did notice that the referee puts up a number with her hand, and I'm assuming that that is the number of the player with the infraction, but I don't always know what the infraction is. I oftentimes assume it's a net violation. Okay, Eigner with the touch shot, saved by a diving number 10, Isabel Torve. Now another diving save, this time by Clark. Good point here underway. Spike and a block and a point for the Red Knights. And they lead 5-0 now. Right here, look at Lumpkin along with Lervik. Big smile from Lumpkin, no better feeling. Excuse me, it's 4-0 now on that play. And that again is Ellery Clark. And that spike attempt gets through. Number 5 muscling that ball in there. Ava Hoffman, very impressive. Much smaller in stature than going against Lumpkin and I believe Lervik, and she got that ball to wriggle down there for the point, and now they get it right back. This time, number 4, Anna Lervik, pays them right back with that beautiful kill shot from the near side, inside out. Gets through the block attempts of number 8, Winter, and number 5, Ava Hoffman, and it's 5-1 Red Knights in game 2. And look out now, but Lily Eigner, the super talented volleyball player, back to serve. And you notice she'll use that whole baseline of the court. Last game, she was on the near side, and this time she's over there, so she does move it around, and they do get a point on her first service attempt. 6-1. Eigner to go for point number 2 here in game 2 with a 5-point lead. As she takes that far side, and this one sails on her. So 6-2 Spartans. And now back to serve, trying to get back in this one. They're already in a hole. Is number 8, Cullen Winter. I've never seen a name for a girl, Cullen, in my life. So it feels strange to say it, but I like it. And now a block attempt is unsuccessful for the Red Knights, and now it's 6-3 Spartans. So they're hoping to stop the Red Knights from running away with it early. And on the second serve for Cullen Winter. Dive saved by Eigner, getting down there, and now the save attempt by the Spartans. A little bit like pinball there as that ball ricocheted around. And good defense by the Red Knights. Will give it to number 24, Sierra Lumpkin, and she'll take the near side to serve. Jump serve, and it hits the net, and makes it over for the point. You don't see that often, but I'm surprised that counts. Like in tennis, that's a let serve, right? Pretty hard for the other side to defend against that. Lumpkin goes deep, handcuffs the back row. Gets point number 2, and now it's 9-3, and they're back to a 6-point lead. Their biggest of game 2, and that was number 9 in the back row who was unable to handle it. Jenna Olson, the senior. Now Lumpkin, let's see where she aims her missile this time. Back row, this time center. Good, handled well. The spike attempt that probably was going to go out. Lumpkin decided to be more aggressive, and if you don't know, you're better off playing it. So good play. Chance though for the Spartans. Blocked at the net by number 25 who just checked in, Erica Lee, with the kill block shot. Oh, did it land outside? Thank you, producer Paul. So just missing here. Still looked good, didn't it? Look at Lervik right there, and it just dropped out of bounds. Yep, Spartans get it. That based on their reaction, and now they get the next point while we were looking at that replay. So it's 9-4, so they're hanging tough, the Spartans. Back there to serve, that's number 6, Heidi Hurung. They've been behind the whole match, both in game 1. They were down from the start, and they've been down from the start here in game 2, trying to end that. That's a great serve off the back. Eigner to save it, and the Red Knights keep it in play. Chance, though, for the Spartans, unable to do much with it. Will result in a chance for number 4 with the kill shot. That's Lervik. Saved by the Spartans, they bring it right back, and what a save by 17, Julie the libero. And getting it over is Erica Lee, and this time it's going to count for her, number 25, and that makes it 10-5. Back to a 5-point lead. Watch this effort. She just gets the right angle and sneaks it in there. Had she gone higher with the ball, that would have actually gone right into the teeth of that defense, I feel, and she just got it right there at the wrists. And that shot is a great shot by the Spartans. And now they're back within 4, but they seemingly can't get much closer. They really need to get a run here, not only to get the score even and hopefully win it, but just to get their confidence going here. They could reel off 5 in a row. That could change the momentum, but right now, Benilde seems to be on cruise control with that spike shot. And we got a net violation on number 9. Jenna Olson is who the call is. You can see the referee with their hands up. That's what I'm looking at on the foreground there. And I'm assuming that's the number, and I don't know what those hand signals mean. One day I'm gonna learn the sign language, promise. All right, now back to serve for the Red Knights with a 5-point lead is number 22, Izzy Saffert. Junior, jump serve. They almost all do the jump serve tonight, I think. That's not a great set, and that results in a point for the Red Knights. Back to a 6-point lead, their largest in game 2. And back to serve again, 22, Izzy Saffert, the junior. As we approach the midway point of game 2. Now back row, 12, that is Holly, and they get that one to get across. So Red Knights climb, give them a point back, so it's 12-7. Orono, and now on the far side, back to serve in the white jersey, that's number 7, Annabelle Hawley, the senior. And that's a great serve, and what a dig in the back row by 22, Safford. And the set spike by Eigner gets the point. There's a lot of talent right there, folks. Look at that. That is just a work of art, that shot. She's got the timing down, the athleticism, and the power to make it 13-7. Nice dive there by 17, Dooley. And the Spartans get that one back. They scrape for that as well. And now they are down 5 with the serve, and checking in to serve is number 10, and also checking in is number 5 there, Ava Hoffman. She's very formidable at the net. Number 10 now, Isabel Torbe, and she gives it right back, and that just takes the momentum right out of the sails here, and that's gonna be a timeout maybe, I hear. Timeout. Timeout taken by Coach Brandon Kuntz for the Spartans. Our first timeout of the match comes in game 2. It's a 1-minute timeout. That'll give us a chance to review exactly what I was thinking, Paul, as he puts up the graphic. There is the schedule, most recent. As I mentioned at the outset, they were 4 of their last 5, their last loss coming to Chanhassen, and Chanhassen is 3-0. That was a sweep there. Chanhassen is 2-1 in the conference, and Benilde is 2-1 in the conference, so we'll see if they meet again down the road. But now they go on the road for 2 after tonight, next week at Delano, at Chaska, before they come back home next Monday, or a week from Monday, against Robbinsdale Armstrong. So look at that, 4 of their next 5 are on the road, so you know they want to get this one at home tonight. And that looks like a daunting schedule. There are going to be some long bus rides out to Delano, Chaska, Waconia, New Prague. There's going to be a lot of highway time for these girls. That can affect the way you play a little bit, getting on that bus. New Prague is especially far. That's an hour. All right, now 14-8 out of the timeout. Red Knights serving. And checking in was number 5, Ava Hoffman, and she does have a great kill shot, but that one sailed on her, and now a 7-point lead, the largest in game 2, and back to serve. Who started it all off here in game 2 and game 1. Ellery Clark going for her second service point following the timeout by the Spartans. Scrambling are the Red Knights. They got to get it over, and they do, and that will result in a chance for the Spartans now. Dump there to Hoffman, and it's blocked at the net by either Eigner or Lumpkin, or maybe both. And now an 8-point lead for the Red Knights. And look at the intensity again. All these services, look at the concentration. That's a poor set. And into the net went number 5, Ava Hoffman. She even admitted to it by raising her hand there. Now back to serve again is Michaela Dooley. Going for a 10-point lead here in game 2. And Hoffman goes long. Now the Spartans are starting to look a little tired out there. Their balls are going long. That's oftentimes a sign of fatigue. It could be just mental as they're getting dominated here in game 2 after getting dominated in game 1. They've got to keep their dauber up, and Hoffman gets that one to go. She took a little something off the kill shot, and not a bad idea since her last 2 have gone long, and it works out for her and the Spartans as they get their 9th point. But they're still down 9. Meanwhile, the Red Knights at 18 just have 7 to go. So their deficit is bigger than what the margin is needed to win for the Red Knights. And oh, they let that one go. A little miscalculation in the back row. Gives the Spartans their 10th point. They only got 14 in game 1. Back to serve once again. That's number 12, Amelia Hawley. Jump serve, loose downward, topspin heat on it. Now Eigner, save. And they're gonna have to play defense. Got it to the back row at least. Now the set by Clark, and the spike attempt goes off a front row Spartan. And that should be a point to the Red Knights, I would think. It went out of bounds. I thought it got tipped at the front, though. But I might have misperceived that. So point to the Spartans, 18-11. Oh, here's the replay. Let's see. Did it get tipped? No, it went off the net. Yep. See, there are optical illusions in life. All right. Meanwhile, while we were looking at that replay, the Red Knights got the service back, and look out, Spartans. Here comes Lily Eigner, the senior captain, and she now moves the serve to the near side. Goes right down that line. This time the Spartans handle it cleanly. Now a chance for the Red Knights. Bring it back to Erica Lee. They saved that spike attempt, but not all the way. And nice spike there by Lee, the junior, with the inside-out kill shot right there, and they couldn't save it. Hoffman was handcuffed to do anything about it, and it was too late. 9-point lead, 20-11. And into the net for Eigner. I think her toss was not the best there. It's much like tennis, which I play a little bit of. It's all in the toss, and her toss looked a little off, and she tried to adjust to it, and it went right into the net. Eigner in traffic, just gets that one. Boy, she plays great defense too, that Eigner. Now Hoffman gets that one to go down, and when she's open, and she's not the tallest player in the world out there, on that near side, number 5, very powerful. You don't have to be the tallest to be able to do kill shots. It's actually more impressive because of their lack of height. And the kill shot by number 4, Anna Lervik. Gives the serve back to the Red Knights late here in game 2. 21-13, they're 4 points from victory. 21-13. And Sierra Lumpkin trying to close it out, the senior. She needs 4. And there's 1, 3 to go. Red Knights looking very good tonight. Confident, having fun, concentrated. Very few errors, and there's a great serve by Lumpkin, trying to save it. And it's trouble there for the Spartans. They're now down 23-13. Red Knights 2 from the victory in game 2, and a commanding lead in this best-of-5 series tonight. Lumpkin checks the bench. Jump serve, little topspin heat on it. Chance for the Spartans, and they do execute the touch shot well there and find the open court. So they get the serve back and a point, 23-14. Our score here in game 2. And as it was in game 1, the Spartans got to play perfect for 11 points in a row here, basically. Or 11 of the next 12 in order to win. Those are not great odds. Nice save by the Red Knights. Near side, Erica Lee goes deep. Trouble for the Spartans. They're gonna be able to save it. Now a chance for Eigner and the Red Knights. And the touch shot works for the Red Knights just as well as it did for the Spartans. Great decision. Brings us to game point in game 2, 24-14. Back to serve, number 4 is Anna Lervik. Jump serve. Chance. Back row, saved by 17, Dooley. And the kill shot by Erica Lee ends it. Much like game 1, and the exact same score, 25-14. Stay tuned for game number 3 and the possible sweep.
It costs so little to teach a child to love, and so much to teach him to hate. These simple but profound words from our founder have been guiding Boys Town in our work with kids and families for over a century. Today, the ideals of equality and respect are at the core of each parenting strategy you'll find at boystown.org/parenting. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a toddler, teen, or someone in between, we've got parenting guides, articles, videos, tools, and quick tips on a variety of subjects, all developed with love by Boys Town's experts.
Teach me respect.
Teach me patience.
Teach me kindness. Teach me love.
Visit boystown.org/magnet today to receive your Teach Love magnet. It's a great reminder that the change we want to see in our world begins at home, and Boys Town is there to help along the way.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. You are watching Metro West Volleyball from Benilde-St. Margaret's. We are streaming live on YouTube. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. And there are our results so far. 25-14 scores. Benilde has just dominated the Spartans here, and it was to be expected. Their records are quite opposite. Spartans came in 5-6. Red Knights 9-4, winning for their last 5. And they have simply just dominated the Spartans here tonight. Both matches very much similar. Red Knights get off to a 6-0 lead, 4-0 lead, and quite basically they've never looked back, and the Spartans have never really threatened at all during games 1 and 2. So they've had a chance to think about it. They've gone through 2 games so far. Let's see if they can rally and try to make a match of this yet. It's best of 5. Red Knights, of course, we started at 7, like to sweep them in an hour, get on with their homework, or what have you. And again, we're doing some checking. I can see there's the referee in the foreground. She's got a score sheet or something, checking everybody in, and we're ready to begin. And just like each of the first 2 games, Michaela Dooley, or excuse me, number 20, Ellery Clark will start off the serving. Block attempt by Lumpkin, now a chance for the Red Knights. To the near side, and Eigner goes wide. Oh, they gave the point to her. Was it in, or did it hit a Spartan? I thought that looked wide. Let's see. 1-0 Red Knights, though. Let's see right here, Eigner. Oh, I think she touched it. Yep, it was tipped. Yep, she did. And just her reaction, too, trying to pull her hands back, looked like she was guilty. Good call by the refs. Eigner once again, it gets rejected and right back in, and that was a great block there at the front for the Spartans. Number 10, Isabel Torve, along with Cullen Winter. And now we're tied at 1, so a little better start here for the Spartans. Checking out there for the Spartans, number 11, Abigail Rich. Checking in was number 18 for the Spartans, Nadine Olson, a junior. And Lumpkin gets point number 2. I was going to say right before that point that they were tied at 1, and that's the best score the Orono Spartans have had all night. And Sierra Lumpkin with that great smile gets point number 2, and now Eigner back to serve with a 1-point lead here in game 3, looking for the sweep in the best of 5. Deep ball, not a good bump attempt as it got too close to the net, and there's some frustration now showing by the Spartans. Number 10, Isabel Torve, slamming that ball down to the ground. You can't blame her. Now Eigner, 3-1. Back row, low, good. Now a chance though for number 12, Amelia Hawley, saved by the Red Knights. Now back row, and they're gonna have a chance. That was number 20 with the touch, Ellery Clark. Now from the side, that was Lervik. And now a chance for the Spartans on the other side. Deep though was the kill shot taken by number 18, Nadine Olson, who just checked in a moment ago. Gives point number 4 to the Red Knights, and now Eigner back to serve with a 3-point lead, and it's starting to feel very similar to games 1 and 2 tonight. Great serve by Eigner. Out of bounds, goes long, and that was a kill shot attempt again by Amelia Hawley. She was way far from the net. It's much more difficult You really almost got to take something off that ball and put some what I call topspin heat to get that ball to curve down. Otherwise, it's going to sail on you when you're that distance away. Okay, now Eigner, 5-1 lead. Trouble for the Spartans, and that goes right into the net. 6-1, 5-point lead. And a tough night is getting tougher for the Spartans on the road here. Eigner now to go for her 3rd consecutive point from the service line. Going along that line, handcuffs the back row. Hallie Miller tried to handle that. Taking some guidance from her teammate, number 7, talking to her, Annabelle Holly, that's her sister. Eigner likes to work that left side. They're flailing again. Defense, then a chance for Lumpkin. Boy, it doesn't get cleaner than that, does it? Bump, set, serve, point. Put it in the training reel, huh? Look at that, wide open courts. Nothing but court. What do they say? Nothing but net in basketball, nothing but court there. Nobody got a hand on that thing. 7-point lead, 8-1. That one had some topspin heat on it. Curved right over the net. And Eigner makes a great decision and lets it go. Great court awareness by Eigner, and she is dominating now. 9-1. They don't go to 15 or less points here in game 3, do they? Is that only game 5? Only game 5. So we're going to 25, 9-1. No mercy rule in game 3, only in game 5. If it is even a mercy rule. Okay, now the block at the net. Right there was Lumpkin along with Erica Lee, numbers 24 and 25, putting the hammer down on number 8, Cullen Winter. Makes it 10-1, their largest lead. Getting larger on the hand of Lily Eigner. Another great serve, handled better this time by the Spartans. Now a chance. Blocked in the middle row by the Michaela Dooley, and that ball just sailed out. Wow. Let's look at this. Eigner, look at that ball, just missing. Yep, good call, great camera work. 10-2, our score in game 3. Red Knights looking for the sweep. They won games 1 and 2 by a similar score, 25-14, identical scores, and now they get a point there. And they get the service back. Just pure domination tonight as Dooley comes off. She played well. Checking in right there, number 32 is Maggie Wozniak, the junior. And back to serve is Sierra Lumpkin, number 24. There she is, right there. Red Knights are 14, and now Morrison, nope. And coming off the bench, number 17, Michaela Dooley ran all the way over to the official on the far side, and there they are having a conversation. And now coming back with the message. I'm not sure what that was about. She's talking to the players. And now Orono's coming over to talk to the referee. And I have no idea what that's about. It's interesting to me that the coaches aren't even involved in that kind of communication. So 22, Izzy Safford. She is a captain, so I guess that would give her some authority to do that. That's what captains do. They communicate with the refs, so very curious as to what that was. We need a sideline reporter to go down and interview, Paul. All right, 12-2. Blocked at the net, out of bounds. Lumpkin couldn't quite get there, and a good thing she didn't dive. She would have gone right into the stands and could have been injured, so using discretion not to go into the wall like Byron Buxton likes to do and get hurt. Discretion, the better part of valor there. 12-3, our score in game 3. Back to serve for the Spartans is number 8, Cullen Winter. Back row serve. Now checking in was 32, Wozniak, and a nice, and a net violation on Wozniak, I think. She got a little too close on that second attempt. So now 12-4, 8-point lead. Spartans trying to hang around here, but their lead is quite large right now as we approach the midway point of game 3. Spartans from the back row. Eigner. Kill shot. Nice save. Good volleyball on display right here. Another kill shot, this time by Lerman. Great get by Spartans. And off the block attempt results in a point for the Spartans. And that was number 9 with the kill shot. Jenna Olsen gets that point, and now the Spartans within 7. Served by 8, Cullen Winter, and now they get another point, and now they're within 6. And I think they were a 12-6 point, both of the first 2 games as well. Just seems awful familiar. And now going for her 3rd consecutive point here in game 3, Cullen Winter. Moves quickly, serves quickly. At the net, nice touch there by Erica Lee, gives the Red Knights the point, and they stop the bleeding and get their 7-point lead back. And now coming back to serve is Lervik, who showed great touch ability there at the front net. She looks to the sideline, and now the jump serve. They're 12 points from victory. We're halfway there. If you're a Red Knight fan, another kill shot again. That's 2 in a row for Jenna Nelson, number 9 right there. Playing well here in game 3. She's accounted for the last 2 points, and now checking in to serve for the Spartans is number 11, Abigail Rich. Interesting beginning to serve there. She kind of does a little hop skip. Never seen that. Almost looked like a dance step of some kind before, and then she went to go take her step and jump and hit the ball, but it didn't work out. I don't know, I question that, whether that's a good thing, as she put that ball into the net, but who am I to say? 14-7, that I can say, and now the Red Knights back to serve again. It's Izzy Safford, the junior captain. And a great serve it was, as back row, number 2, Hallie Miller, had a difficult time. Couldn't direct it, it went right out of bounds, and now an 8-point lead, and more importantly, the Red Knights are 10 points from the match. And another great serve by Safford. Unbelievable, and it goes out of bounds. That was a miraculous save that ended up in a point for the Spartans. Unbelievable. They got lucky on that one. They worked hard, but they also got lucky. Right there. I mean, you wouldn't think that they were going to get a point after that, but they did. Good play. You got to give credit to number 10. That was Isabel Torve, the junior. And now back to serve. Who's playing well at the front. Let's see if she can follow it up with a good service time. Here's Jenna Olsen for the Spartans. Her team down 7, and there's the kill shot. And it does go in. Right here. 16-8. Back to serve. Number 17, Michaela Dooley, the libero, and she gets it to go. She's having a great night, both on the defensive end and at the service line. As the Red Knights are about to close in, they're 8 away. Chance for the left-handed Hallie Miller, and I think there was a violation on number 16 at the net. Alyssa Pica, the junior, who checked in with the foul, gives a point to the Spartans. They got 9 now. Back row, nice serve. Lumpkin off the net. Chance for the Spartans from the back row, and it goes long. On number 9, Jenna Olsen, who from the front row position has had 2 great kill shots, but again, from the back row, it's much tougher. And now checking out is Picha, and checking in is number 20, Ellery Clark. She's their leadoff server. She's capable of reeling off 7 if she gets hot. And the Spartans playing defense and a chance for Eigner. And she finds the corner like a heat-seeking missile. And a 10-point lead now for the Red Knights. 19-9, they're 6 away. And back to serve again, number 20, Ellery Clark, the junior. Jump serve, back row, Miller hits the I-beam, just grazed it. And that could have had an impact on the Spartans getting the point. That's a couple times now the I-beams along the ceiling have interfered with the ball, but that is in play and part of the game. All right, now back to serve, taking instructions from her head coach, Brandon Coots, is number 10. That was Isabel Torve, and a chance for Lervik, and she tried to go the touch route and was unable to get the proper hand on the ball. And now we have a timeout taken by the Red Knights. 1 minute, they have an 8-point lead, and Coach Michael Becker wants to talk about it. And I can see him kneeling down, and that'll give us a chance to look at the conference standings. Obviously, they played a lot more. There's the overall accumulation. So Chaska, 3-0 in the conference, 12-5 overall, followed by the Red Knights, 2-1, and 3 other at 2-1. Chanhassen, New Prague, Waconia, Orono, 0-2. Looks like they're going to go 0-3 if we stay on course. Red Knights then will nuzzle right back up to Chaska, and they're going to be playing. Yeah, they're going to be playing Chaska next Thursday at Chaska. If you're a fan, that would be a match to go to. As long as we don't have snowy roads, that would be one to take in and cheer them on. That's a big match right there on the road at Chaska. Stop at Lions Tap on the way down. Highway 212, making it evening. And watch great high school volleyball. Okay, following the timeout, there's number 10, Isabel Torve, looking for a miracle. She needs to reel off about 10 in a row here to get them back into it. Lumpkin! My goodness, I don't even think I saw that ball. So much power. Watch this, bang. She gets so much height. And I have played some organized volleyball, and there's no greater feeling. It ranks up there. You do a kill shot like that, it's an adrenaline rush to be sure. All right, now Eigner, 5 from the victory and the sweep tonight. Back row, trouble for the Spartans. Miller, and she splits the offense. Good thing they didn't crack their heads there. And now 21-11. They won games 1 and 2, 25-14, 25-14. Now Eigner looking to close it out. Looking to the sideline. There's something with the officials. Okay, there's the whistle, and we're back. Eigner. Low, and the easy kill shot. They're not all easy, though. They're not. Erica Lee made it look easy, didn't she? Number 25, there she is. The junior gets that one to go down. It was almost like a set from Orono. Now the referee is now talking to the score. I've never seen so much interaction with the referees in all the volleyball matches I've been doing. And now more conversation as she's now talking. It's off camera there. If we move it a little bit, there they are. I don't know what they're talking about here. We're 3 points from victory. If I'm the coach, I'm a little annoyed. You know, there's a rhythm to this. It slows the rhythm down. It's much like a timeout when you try to freeze, and that's what's happened. That would be the net effect. If I'm the coach, I'm like, let's get this thing going. What are we talking about here? I still cannot see what the practicality of that was. Eigner now does get the serve in, so the ice didn't work unless it does. Block at the net, and it doesn't work. Again, Erica Lee along with Sierra Lumpkin right there. Look at that formidable wall by those two. Impenetrable. Makes it 23-11. Eigner gets it to the back row. She's played so well tonight, as have all the Red Knights. Lumpkin, now a chance for Orono, and it gets tipped and it goes off Eigner's wrist for point number 12, 23-12. What are the odds? We're gonna end up at 25-14, which were the scores of games 1 and 2. Red Knights just 2 points away. Back to serve the lefty, Hallie Miller, the junior. Goes off the shoulder of Dooley. She says, my bad, with her body language. So point number 13, I mean, we got to get to 25-14, right? It's like winning the lottery if we get all 3 in a row here. All right, Hallie Miller. Service number 2. Handcuffs Eigner. Eigner, though, answers back from the back row with a nice shot. Now a chance for the Spartans. Blocked on the front net by Lumpkin. Again with the dig shot. Stopped by 25, Erica Lee. Now the kill shot again by Lee, coming right back. Spartans save it. Now a chance for a Lumpkin, and it gets blocked at the net. Bump from the back row. Dig shot saved by Lee. She saw it coming and got it with the right hand. Now the spike attempt mistimed by number 18, Nadine Olsen. That was a great rally, one of the best of the night, and it comes late here in game 3, and now we're at not only game point, we're at match point, and Sierra Lumpkin is at the service line, pounding that ball, ready to go. Match point right here. Back row, Spartans. Spike attempt goes long, and that's it. No, they called a infraction on the Red Knights, so that results in a point for the Spartans, and we're at 24-14. Game point, though, match point. What do they say in tennis? It's the second match point and second game points. Now the serve from Cullen Winter. Going low is Dooley. Eigner saves it. Chance for the Spartans. Spike attempt goes long, and there's the match. And look at that. It all ended up 25-14. Looking to the referees to make sure there's no fouls, and there isn't. And that's it. The Red Knights win it right there. 25s against 14s. They sweep them in 3. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with our production here in ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.